welcome to our midweek update for November 29th. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
It was a good time.
Good food.
Good food.
Cold.
Sure.
It's gotten cold.
The last 2 days have gotten really cold.
Polar vortex out of Michigan. Nothing good comes out of Michigan.
No.
Oh, I almost hit a polar bear on the way in here today.
Did you?
It was no,
wow.
That's a lie. That's
okay.
A lie. Yeah, but it is cold enough out there. I think polar bears would be happy.
Probably.
I'm not happy.
It's supposed to warm up.
I brought my beanie to work today because my head gets cold.
Hey, it's beanie season.
It's beanie season.
When you have no hair, you realize how cold it gets very quickly.
That's true. Our heads are like little thermometers.
Yeah.
They burn in the summer and they freeze
and they
in the
freeze
winter.
in the winter.
But they're handy when it's raining.
Yeah.
It's great because it just
runs right off.
Frozen sleet, you just go,
yep.
It's done. So there are advantages.
Yep.
And we don't have to comb our hair in the morning.
True. Very quick.
Yeah. Well,
it's never out of place when you wake up.
No
bedhead.
No bedhead, and we save at least $200 a year on barbering.
Yeah, but then you got to buy razors. I don't know.
I feel like I still come out ahead.
Yeah, probably.
I'm still out like $100. So you times that, it adds up. Yeah. I mean, eventually there's a Carnival cruise in there.
Wow.
You got to just, save for 15 years. But
right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, with all of that, let's jump right into our announcements. A few announcements, Brian. Pictorial directory update. If you did not get your picture taken, you still have another chance.
That's right.
I can imagine there are some folks out there, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be in the directory. You still can be. December 10th.
Your opportunity has not passed you up.
Yep, December the 10th. So not this Sunday, but the next one.
That's right.
So you're going to want to be here. And it is a great way, though, for people to get to know who you are. So if they're like, who is Betty Sue? You can say, oh, well, here's her picture, instead of saying, some general thing that might describe 100 different people.
Right. It is easier to put a face to a name.
Right. Let's see some other announcements. We got The Chosen double feature this week. Wow.
2 for the price of 1.
Oh, I was going to ask, are we charging more for that?
No, I don't think so.
So it's still free?
It's still free.
Awesome.
It's actually doubly free.
And now, watch your popcorn consumption, though. I mean, we're on... No. So all the popcorn you can eat, all the coffee you can drink. I don't know if there's anything else to that, but I know that a lot of people that are coming really enjoy that.
That's right. That'll start at 5 this week.
5 o'clock. And if you're really wanting some Chosen this week, on Thursday, December 7th, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday, you can watch The Chosen, The Messengers, which is the Christmas special.
That's right.
It's all about baby Jesus, I guess. I've not seen it, but I'm just going out on a limb.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Yeah. Born of a virgin, saved the world. That kind of thing. Potluck, Sunday, December 10th, right after the 10 a.m. service. So come and join. You know what the menu is?
I haven't heard.
Well, I bet I'm going to lean towards probably some chicken because I've heard nothing else, but no promises there.
That would be a safe lean, I think.
Yeah. And also, another announcement, Worship Anyway has a concert this Friday, 6:30. It is going to be down at the Hometown Holiday celebration.
Well, it's part of the Hometown Holiday. It's still out at the fairgrounds.
Still out at the fair.
Yes, it's not downtown with all the hometown events, but yes, it's part of the weekend. It'll be out at the Peel Arena at the fairgrounds, and that starts at 6:30.
Great. Glad you caught the location on that one.
No problem. I got you.
Good job. And that's also good for me because I'll be speaking there. So glad I know where it's at. But we would love to have all of you come. And if you've not been to a Worship Anyway event, I mean, it is a powerful time of worship.
Yeah.
You want to come and don't just think contemporary. Like if you're somebody that's like, well, I'm not into the contemporary music, they have something for everyone. It really is just a time of worship. So they have some contemporary worship. I hear some Gaither stuff mixed in every once in a while. They sing old hymns. It's just a time to get together with your community and worship together. And so what I find is even when the music is not really maybe within my taste, it's just so cool to see people from other churches, and we're all together as one church, glorifying Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing to me is seeing all these folks from all these different churches setting aside all their, denominational, hang-ups,
Right.
so to speak, and just coming together and worshiping.
Yeah, and I'm going to go out on a limb and probably give some misinformation here, but I think there's like 20 or 20-something churches represented within that Worship Anyway group.
Yeah, well, last I knew was 18 or 19 churches, so yeah, I'd
It's
say
probably
20 is
like
probably
18
a safe.
or 19 then. Yeah, I mean,
20
it's
is probably a safe bet.
It's in the ballpark of 20 churches. And I mean, think about that. Like, everybody's saying, okay, I have my own worship team at my church, but we're just going to come together. They practice. They put all kinds of time in outside of their other obligations of being on other churches' worship teams, and it really shows. The Holy Spirit just always shows up. And then the last thing is Miracle Meal is December, is that 11th? Brian?
11th, yep. Sorry for my chicken scratch.
That's okay, at 6 o'clock. If you have questions about that, you can see Sayward Schnittke at the Welcome Center.
That's right. And don't forget, I'm going to put a plug in for Christmas Shop. This coming Sunday, we will be bringing Christmas Shop stuff up out of the basement and setting up for our actual shopping day, which is the 9th. So if you're interested in helping at one or both of those, we definitely can use the assistance. There is a sign-up sheet, but if you don't want to sign up and you just want to let Kim or myself or Sayward know, we will be happy to have you.
Yeah, and the items are downstairs. So, if navigating steps isn't you, we would rather you not go out on a limb. But if lifting 20 pounds and you can carry it up and down a flight of steps, even if you just make 2 trips, if we can get 50 people to make 2 or 3 trips, that is 150 trips that Brian doesn't have to make.
That's right.
We would really, last year we were blown away with the number of people that helped, and it really is just about a 10 or 15 minute commitment. So if you could give 10 minutes even, it makes a world of difference and helps us be able to get to setting up the shop faster.
That's right.
So, all right, anything else?
That's all the announcements that I know of.
All right, well, let's jump over to birthday.
I'd like to wish happy birthday this week to Jackson Bowersock, Olivia Schneider, Tim Schneider, Eric Temple, and Nick Earl. So happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday. We sure hope that you find many blessings this week. Well, Brian, I'm going to do a short video this week because we have some other things coming up this morning, but we just wanted to get those announcements out there. And as a brief moment of reflection, though, do pause as you turn off this video. Reflect on all of the things that we have to be thankful for. I told Isaac before I left the house this morning, I said, God tells us to be thankful in all things. And there wasn't really any reason to share that with him. It's just one of those reminders I think that we need every day.
I agree.
So pause the video, take a minute, give God thanks for his goodness, and let that goodness shine out in the world with all of the people that you see. So we hope you have a great week.
Have a good week, everybody.